Hello, my friend Jeff Long here, creator and co-founder of the L.U.V.V Movement and Opportunity. In this video, I want to answer the question for you of what is love? Well, in simple and bold terms, love is a movement matched with opportunity. It's a movement to co-create a world with more love, kindness, compassion, and peace, and an opportunity for you and others to gain financial freedom and abundance while helping us share our movement and message across the world. Sounds pretty fun, right? We have created L.U.V.V for one simple reason. And if you turn on the news or you spend any amount of time on social media, or even worse, just spend time reading comments on social media, that reason's gonna stare you right in the face. Advancements in technology have no doubt brought us to an incredible place in our journey of learning and growth as a species. However, with that advancement in technology and a further understanding of the way that things work in our lives and in the universe as a whole, what most haven't awakened to just yet is that our abilities to connect with one another and love one another have never been greater because of all this. But in contrast to that, our abilities to disconnect with one another, fear one another, and hate one another have also never been greater. You know, this is why one day you hear stories of absolute compassion and love, and the next day you're hearing stories of absolute horror and hate, and you're asking yourself, what the heck is going on? And it doesn't take a theoretical physicist to decipher the equation of why this is. So we have thousands and thousands of years of experience as human beings of allowing religion, race, class, and political views to create the illusion of separation between us. It's in this illusion of separation, I feel, that we find the need to defend ourselves against one another and to set ourselves apart from one another, or even worse, to set ourselves above one another. We are fighting and defending ourselves against one another today, just as we have been for thousands and thousands of years. Over what? Religion, race, politics, social class? When are we going to learn that there is no peace in this cycle, my friends? There's never been, there never will be, and it's time for us to break the cycle of hate, break the cycle of fear, break the patterns of humanity that continue to lead us to suffering, and to create a new story for ourselves, our children, and the future inhabitants of this planet. Now, I know that these words, they might seem fluffy to you, and that this ancient idea of world peace that so many who have come before us have strived for seems completely out of reach or simply impossible. All of us who are part of the L.U.V.V movement are here to tell you that we love you. We know where you're coming from. And you know, if you're coming from a place of belief that says world peace is not possible, we invite you to step on the other side of the line of that belief and lock arms with us to assist us in reuniting human beings, leveraging the most powerful tool that all of us have been given to get ourselves out of this never-ending cycle of separation, division, fear, and hate. And that tool, my friend, is love. That's why we have appropriately and affectionately called our movement Love, L-U-V-V. Because the Beatles most certainly had it right when they said, all you need is love. You see, our goal and mission with the L.U.V.V movement is to help bridge the gap of separation for all human beings and to bring us together with simple acts of kindness and a collective focus on positivity and gratitude, which it's our hope that will create a ripple that starts right here in your local community and then expands throughout your city, throughout your state, engulfing the country in which you reside, and eventually reaches the entire world. You know, we've seen social media challenges and movements over the years reach hundreds of millions of people in a very short period of time, raising hundreds of millions of dollars for various causes and bringing massive awareness to that which was the focus. One of the best examples of this is the infamous ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm sure you guys remember this. This challenge went on to reach nearly 30 million people and raised over $100 million for the ALS Foundation. So we asked ourselves, why not create a challenge and a movement all centered around showing acts of kindness for others, spreading positivity out in the world on social media and in our everyday lives, leveraging today's technology to allow people to see what their acts of kindness are creating in the world in which they live, And for those who wish to do so, allow them to be rewarded, not just by feeling awesome for doing something kind for another, but by creating a way for them to receive financial rewards for sharing our message of love with others. So we invite you now to take the time to watch each of the videos we've prepared for you, starting with the movement. In this video, we will give you full details of what the L.U.V.V movement is exactly, why we feel it can change the world, and how you can participate with us in doing so. Next, we'll invite you to watch the Love Your Life System video. In this video, you're going to learn all about our transformational training system and how it can assist you in creating everything you want in your life. Next, we have our abundance video. That is my personal favorite, where you can actually learn all about the very special opportunity you have here to create financial freedom and abundance in your life, simply by sharing our message of love with others out in the world. And lastly, we will then invite you to join our movement, and we've provided you a few different options for doing so. You know, for nearly 2 decades, our team has been collectively creating opportunities that have allowed people to make money from home using the internet, and we've done it very successfully. You see, we live in the same world that you live in. We see the hate, the division, and the fear that is trying so hard to destroy man's hope for happiness and safety, and we asked ourselves, what can we do to make the world a more loving, enjoyable, and peaceful place for all human beings? And just as quickly as the question was asked, the answer was given, and the idea for L.U.V.V was born. So we invite you to please join with us in our efforts to center the collective consciousness of this planet in love and away from hate and fear, as we help bring more hope, peace, freedom, and abundance to all who wish to receive it.